Before the world pulls at you, before the notifications call your name, take one breath and listen. I am the vine. You are the branches. Apart from me, you can do nothing. These aren't words of warning. They're words of design. You weren't built to carry your own life. You were created to conduct His. The power isn't in the branch, it's in the flow. Fruit never forces itself to grow. It rests in connection. This is how peace begins. Not by doing more, but by staying close. Maybe you've been running on fumes, trying to be everything to everyone. You've confused motion for meaning, productivity for purpose. The vine never asks the branch to hustle, only to stay attached. Jesus doesn't need your speed. He needs your surrender. The moment you rest in Him, life starts flowing again. Abiding isn't passive, it's partnership. It's choosing to let His life define your rhythm. The branch doesn't decide its outcome, it decides its connection. Every withered area in your life is just an invitation to reconnect. When joy feels low, plug back into the source. When focus fades, abide again. Psalm 1 says the blessed person is like a tree planted by streams of water, whose leaf does not wither. Roots aren't seen, but they're sacred. What you cultivate in secret determines what you display in public. God blesses what's connected, not what's performed. Jeremiah 17 verse 8 echoes the same. Those rooted in Him never fear heat or drought. They stay green in every season. The difference isn't environment, it's attachment. You can be surrounded by chaos and still bear peace if your source is steady. Take a breath. Whisper, Lord, I remain. Let that word remain settle like water in dry soil. Remaining isn't resistance, it's relationship. It means you choose presence over panic, devotion over distraction. In the quiet, feel life re-enter the places that were numb. Hope trickles like sap through your spirit again. The proof of connection is not effort, it's fruit. Today, don't strive to bear fruit. Stay where life flows. That's your real work, to remain where grace is growing you. Abiding isn't a morning ritual, it's a daily rhythm. It's the conscious decision to stay tethered even when life tugs hard. When fear shouts, abide. When success tempts, abide. When silence feels heavy, abide. The vine doesn't change in seasons. Only the branch decides whether to stay. Jesus said, "If you remain in me, you will bear much fruit." Fruit doesn't appear overnight. It forms slowly, unseen, in layers of trust. Faithfulness in obscurity produces fruit in visibility. God isn't ignoring you, He's growing you. Delays don't mean distance, they mean depth. Sometimes we confuse pruning with punishment, but pruning is proof of potential. God cuts what hinders flow. That relationship that ended, that door that closed. It wasn't cruelty, it was cultivation. Pruning is the mercy that ensures you don't waste sap on what can't bear fruit. Colossians 2 verse 7 says, "Be rooted and built up in Him." Rooted before rising, anchored before accelerated. Fruit is not reward, it's result. You don't earn it, you express it. Galatians 5 reminds us what that fruit looks like. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. These aren't tasks to complete. They're traits of connection. You can't manufacture them. You mirror them from the vine. When worry rises, stay close enough to hear His heartbeat. When anxiety multiplies, let His calm become your current. The world's pace will always outscream your purpose, but His stillness will always outlast its noise. For your home, let patience ripen where irritation used to grow. For your work, let integrity bear fruit where pressure tries to steal peace. For your soul, let gratitude blossom where comparison once choked contentment. Every branch that abides bears something eternal. You may not see the fruit yet, but heaven does. Heaven always notices connection. So breathe again. You are not drying, you're deepening. Pray with me. Father, thank you for being our vine. Thank you that your life flows through ours. Forgive us for every morning we tried to live disconnected, relying on strength you never asked us to manufacture. Today we return, we remain, we receive. Lord, let your presence flow through every listener like living water. Saturate their roots again. Restore fruit to tired branches. Heal what's been cut too deep. Replace striving with stillness and busyness with abiding. For families, let gentleness grow again. For minds, let peace return. For work, bless the fruit of obedience over the pace of pressure. For hearts carrying regret, prune guilt and grow grace. We declare, apart from you, we can do nothing, but in you, all things are possible. Our strength is borrowed, our joy is rooted, our peace is planted. Say this with me now, slow, steady, firm. I will stay connected. I will remain in the vine. I will bear fruit that lasts. Lord, help us measure success not by speed but by surrender. Let this day be marked by quiet productivity, hearts that trust more than they try. Make our work worship and our rest renewal. When evening comes, let gratitude be our harvest and your nearness our rest. Teach us to abide even in waiting, to trust even in pruning, and to stay when life tempts us to run. Bless their going out and coming in. Assign angels to guard and grace to grow. Let every listener rise tomorrow more rooted, more fruitful, more at peace in you. If this word renewed you, type amen and say, I will stay connected. Share this with someone trying to do life alone. Remind them, fruit only flows from the vine.